Yo, what's good? Welcome to my new series, the Mailman Minute, where I want to take my time to hopefully give you a different way to think about things. So let's jump into it. We're going to get right to it, man. We're going to get right to the business. No playing around. Today's episode, no days off. Tomorrow never signed a contract. But before we get started, I need y'all to do me one favor. And y'all already know what that favor is, but I'm going to tell you.
I hope that you're enjoying the podcast. I just ask one thing. Could you like, subscribe, and follow? Tell a friend. Leave a comment. I'm trying to grow this channel and I want to grow it with you. Now let's get back to this entertaining content.
Let's get back to it, baby. Y'all ready? So, no days off. Tomorrow never signed a contract by Mailman. People tell me all the time, Mailman, slow down. You're moving too fast. You're doing too much. Just focus on one thing. Take your time. You can always do the rest tomorrow. And every time somebody tells me that, I want to ask them one question. Who promised you tomorrow? Because I must have missed that meeting. I didn't know tomorrow signed a contract with you. I didn't know tomorrow gave you his word. I didn't know you had a reservation for another 24 hours. You keep telling me what I can do tomorrow like you already been there. You must be God because you're talking like you've seen the future. See, I don't live like tomorrow owes me something. Tomorrow is a possibility. Today is a possession. And I'm going to do everything I legally and humanely can with that possession. People think because I'm chasing multiple dreams that I'm distracted. No, I'm diversified. There's a difference. A man with one road to his destination is stuck when the road gets blocked. I build highways. If the lane slows down, I got another lane moving. If one door closes, I'm not standing outside knocking until my knuckles bleed. I learned how to build doors. And if there's no wall to put the door in, I'll build a damn wall too. That's my mentality. People would tell you life is supposed to be a straight line. Who said that? The heart beating, keeping you alive isn't a straight line. A straight line on a heart monitor means you're dead. So why would I expect a living life to move in a straight line? I'm going to zig, I'm going to zag, I'm going to fall, I'm going to learn, I'm going to adjust, I'm going to build, I'm going to lose, I'm going to win, I'm going to start something, I'm going to finish something else, and I'm going to keep moving. Because movement doesn't always mean confusion. Sometimes movement means construction. Now understand something. No days off doesn't mean no rest. Don't confuse the two. Rest is part of the work. I sleep because the body is an asset. I recover because this mind is an asset. I take care of myself because I need the machine functioning if I'm going to finish the mission. But there's a difference between resting to recover and stopping because you got comfortable. Rest has a return date. Quitting doesn't. I don't want to burn myself out trying to prove I'm a hard worker. I want to build myself up so I can keep working long enough to see what all this sacrifice turns into. That strategy. See, I figured something out. If I can handle one thing, I can learn to handle two. If I can manage two, I can structure four. If I can structure four, I can build systems for eight. And eventually, I don't have to personally carry all eight. I build people, I build systems, I build businesses, I build machines that keep moving when I sit down. That's when hard work becomes leverage. That's when a hustle becomes a company. That's when a dream becomes an organization. Because success isn't about doing everything yourself forever. It's about building something that eventually doesn't need your hands on every piece of it. And here's what's really changed the way I think. Everybody talk about wasting a day, but you don't lose life by the day. you lose it by the second. A second sounds small until you realize your entire life is nothing but seconds stacked together. Money lost can be made again. A business can be rebuilt. A house can be replaced. A car can be replaced. You can lose a customer and find another customer. You can lose an opportunity and create another opportunity. But time is only currency you spend without ever seeing your balance. Think about it. You have a bank account full of seconds, and nobody gets to check the balance. You don't know if you're a billionaire in time or if you're down to your last dollar. And we're walking around saying, I'll do it later. Later. Later is the most expensive word some people would ever say. Because eventually there will be something you wanted to do, somebody you wanted to call, somewhere you wanted to go, something you wanted to build, something you wanted to say, and there won't be a later. That's why I move. I'm not moving fast because I'm scared of life. I'm moving because I respect it. I'm not working because I don't know how to enjoy myself. I'm working because I want to create a life I don't constantly need a vacation from. I'm sacrificing some temporary pleasure because I'm trying to purchase something much more expensive, freedom. People will tell you, go have fun, stop working so much, spend the money. You only live once. And they're right about one thing: you only live once. That's exactly why I'm not wasting mine. I'm willing to give up some days of pleasure to build years of freedom. Some people spend their future enjoying today. I'm willing to invest today so I can enjoy my future. That's a completely different transaction. And here's the crazy part. Some of the same people telling you to slow down today will ask you, how did you do it tomorrow? The people laughing while you're building will want the blueprint once the building is standing. They'll call you obsessed while you're working, then call you lucky when it work. They'll never mention the nights you couldn't sleep. They won't mention the times you had to tell yourself to keep going. They won't mention the money you didn't spend, the trips you didn't take, the things you couldn't buy, the times you looked crazy because you was building something nobody else could see. They'll just look at the finished product and say, man, you made it. No, I didn't make it. I made it. There's a difference. It wasn't delivered. It was constructed piece by piece, mistake by mistake, lesson by lesson, dollar by dollar, second by second. So when somebody tells me, mailman, you're doing too much, maybe, but I'd rather find out how much I'm capable of doing than die wondering what I could have done. When they say you're moving too fast, I tell them, maybe you're measuring my speed with your speedometer. We're not driving the same vehicle. We don't have the same destination. We don't have the same assignment. And we damn sure don't have the same vision. So don't give me directions to a destination you've never been to. I'm going to keep building. I'm going to keep learning. I'm going to keep loving. I'm going to keep creating. I'm going to spend time with the people who matter to me. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to travel. I'm going to make memories. I'm going to take care of myself, and I'm going to work. because I refuse to believe success and happiness have to be enemies. I want both. I want a successful life that I actually get to live. And if my clock stops before I finish everything I'm building, I want the things I built to keep moving. I want my work to keep feeding people. I want my businesses to keep creating opportunities. I want my words to keep motivating somebody. I want my family to still benefit from decisions I made when I was here. Because the ultimate goal isn't just to leave money behind, it's to leave momentum behind. Building something with enough force that even when your hands come off of it, it keeps moving. That's legacy. So, no, I don't believe in waiting around for tomorrow. Tomorrow never shook my hand. Tomorrow never signed my contract. Tomorrow never guaranteed me another sunrise, another sunrise. Today did. I'm here, I'm breathing, I'm thinking, I'm learning, I'm capable, so I'm moving. And if tomorrow decides to show up, beautiful. It won't find me waiting. It'll find me already in motion because I'm not trying to kill myself working. I'm working to make sure I don't die with my work still trapped inside of me. So while I'm here, I'm going to build, I'm going to love, I'm going to live, I'm going to create, I'm going to make mistakes, I'm going to learn, and I'm going to keep moving. Because everybody wants more time, but many people keep wasting the time they already have. Yesterday is spent, tomorrow is credit, today is cash, and I'm spending mine wisely. No days off. Not because tomorrow isn't possible, but because tomorrow was never promised. I hope that motivated you and that gives you some drive to keep pushing. Because I want everybody to always remember the next second is not promised to any of us. So when people tell you you're doing too much, maybe you need to ask them, are they doing enough? Because them same people that say you're doing too much is the same people that want more, but not willing to put in the time to get it. But yet they can take the time out to tell you you're doing too much. Don't let them people guide you. The mailman has delivered the message. It's up to you to choose what you want to do with it. We up out of here. I love y'all. And always remember, keep chasing your goals, keep pushing your dreams, because only person that can stop you from being successful and getting to where you want to get to in life is you. You're the only person that got control over that. I hope y'all understand that. And I hope y'all know. Because a lot of people don't. And a lot of people are going to miss out on being successful. And they're going to blame somebody else. They're not going to want to take responsibility and accountability for their actions. And that's normal. Sad to say, but it is normal. Make sure y'all go get y'all hoodies for the winter. We up out of here, baby. Woo, woo.